Warning, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit blah blah blah. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure to highly disturbing content. I agree. Hello? I'm just gonna lower the sound. I'm gonna lower it even more. This game is not suitable for children. Hello mates, my name is Risk and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. So, I assure you guys, this is not a hentai game. I know how it looks like, I'm just a weeb that want to play a hentai game, but no. I did receive reports from multiple people that this game is a little disturbing and scary. So, yeah, I actually went and looked at the game myself and it seems like the description also was a little weird. So, I decided to just jump into this, okay? Please enter your name. Ramham is back, baby! Ramham is back! Should it? Yeah, Ramham. Okay. Ramham is back, guys. A 3-year-old Russian roulette. Hey! Guys, if you would like to see more of this game, obviously, let's shoot for 300 likes. If we can reach that, that would be awesome and I would continue this series. I see an annoyingly girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Ramham. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ramham, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry too much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alrighty then, since it's on the Recipe engine, I think we can save somehow? Just like that, whenever I want to? Thank you. The school today is unordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Whoops, that is not my ounce of motivations, that is just history. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up you coming out to the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. I'm going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to the club with you. Eh? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one people who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, then I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told you the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of a airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I left out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by the cupcake. For a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Oh, my eyebrow is itching, guys. Don't look at me, okay? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, this is the new member here. I told you, don't call me what? I told you, don't call me a new member. Oh wait, was that me saying? I don't know. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Ramham, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls? What the hell? What the okay. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, that's what I wanted to say, sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, a porn category, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet you, both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Ramham. Monika smiles sweetly. Wow, that is wow. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. I'm sorry, I get nervous when I'm near girls. I'm gonna call my dad and tell him to take me away from here. Come sit down, Ramham. We made the room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Hell yeah, girls power. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. For me? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, they take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with ichin, I don't know, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So kawaii! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get itching on her face. I turn to the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The itchin is so sweet and full of flavor, I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good! Damn! That shit good! Okay, sorry. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know? You dummy! Baka! Alright. Calm down before you get a heart attack. I gave up Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Huh. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around these major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, or just get them cupcakes. But it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yay! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard to just find those three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Ramham, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, does hentai count? Considering how little I don't have hentai, okay, let's just get it off the table. Stop with the hentai comments. Considering how little I've read those past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I guess a good book that I read was The Wave. That's all I'm gonna say. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. It looked like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Rim. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological element usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I think that's a clue. She's crazy. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ah, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki eyed dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Nani? What gives you the idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give it that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Not like this burp, she didn't burp. Sori sidles up behind Natsuki and pets her head and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Rawr! I'm a dinosaur! Okay, sorry. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Why are you blushing? I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ramham? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I really want the anime club. I lose my train of thought because they all stare at me. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Ramham... You all... I'm defenseless against those girls. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decisions when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with those beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembering tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Ramham, I look forward to seeing you how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my medical writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Ramham, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. And of course Monika. Well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I mean, I don't know, it seems pretty fun. I mean, even if you're not into literature, it would seem pretty fun to like, because it seems like more of a social thing rather than, you know, learning. But of course you need a theme, you can't just be socializing like, okay. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of those girls. Ramham! You snake! You snake! Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ah, it's time to write a poem! Pick your words to your favorite club member. What? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Holy sh... I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm gonna save, guys, because this feels like a decision. Alright. So, who are we going for? I mean, there is Sayori, which is actually kind of cute. Monika is kind of my... I don't know, man. I mean, Monika is like a high class, so I don't know. It feels like it's too obvious if you're going for the high class. Because it's... I don't care, dude. I don't care. Any of them are good. It's annoying because it's not like I can go and spend every day and see like who won, like who's I'm having fun the most. It's just like I write and then one of them is gonna react nicely to it. So obviously Cute is probably going to be referring to Natsuki. Defeat is probably going to be, you know, corresponded to Yuri. Sayori, Precious, Scars? No. Okay. Not depression. No. I don't know. Sensation. I think sensation. I think I want sensation. Sensation. Sunset. Heart. Lucky. No, I want pure. Fuck. Milk. Explode. Treasure. Peaceful. Diarrhea. Okay, sorry. Pup bliss. Pink. Kiss. Bliss. Ambient. Unicrowd. Headphones, cry, time, sausage, Wow, I never had fun writing a song before, guys. I feel winded. I feel... Alright, hi again, Ramham. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ramham. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you drive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ramham always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry that because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Don't get the wrong idea, we're just friends, okay? I wasn't reading her manga. I might be a little jealous. Oh! What? Nani? Already confessing? It's literally the second day. How come? You and Ramham can become good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, she said, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up for me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book! I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so if you should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Why are you so inconfident to speak to me? Literature! Okay, sorry, I'm getting way too enthusiastic. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you so much. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it on your own pace. Guys, I want to play. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. At the top right corner of the screen there is a card info. It will take you to part 2 when it's available. Guys, if you would like to see more of Doki Doki Literature Club, please leave a like on the video. Let's shoot for 300. If we reach anywhere around that, this will definitely be a series. I had a lot of fun playing this, and I really hope you guys want to see me playing more. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye bye.